FDL, Ganker, FAS, Fed, Imp, Goss? What the hell does that mean? You might be asking that question right now, and I am here to help you. Elite, like many other games, have slang terms and abbreviations that players use consistently. However, you might be confused, especially if you're a beginner. I'll just explain a good chunk of slang I encounter in my everyday gameplay, and I'll format this video into different parts: combat, engineering, outfitting ships, general use, and exploration. Alright, so combat. So the first one is Ganker. This is a term for any player who interdicts innocent players out of supercruise, and the verb is known as ganking. The most common example are the ones with the made of lances who just go around and kill people for no reason at all. Yeah, this guy, yeah, these people. Stargoids can also be gankers as well, technically, because they also interdict or even hyperdict people out of both witch space and supercruise. Goss, the shortened term of Guardian Goss Cannon, a weapon that's the best at killing Stargoids. Bugs, a term for Stargoids, taking their characteristics of biomechanical structure, their swarms that look like bee swarms, and their possible hive minds that they have. Low and high waking. When you enter supercruise from normal space, you leave a low energy wake or a signature. This is where the term originates from. Hence, low waking simply means entering supercruise or exiting out. When you enter witch space or jump to another star system, you leave a high energy wake. Like low waking, high waking means that you jump to another system. It's a common tactic for players to avoid gankers from killing them once interdicted. PA, short for Plasma Accelerator. MC, short for Multi-Cannons. TV, short for Thermal Vent, the engineering upgrade that lets you dissipate your own heat onto the target upon impact. CQC, an acronym for Close Quarters Combat, a multiplayer PvP mode that lets you fight other players with small ships. SCB, Shield Cell Bank, a module that can regenerate some of your shield with high heat generation. SLF, stands for Ship Launch Fighters, or a small fighter craft deployable from larger ships. Tanking, a way to either max out the shields or whole health, typically by heavy engineering. Now for engineering and shipbuilding. We'll start with FSD, short for Frame Shift Drive. G1 to G5, terms used for grade 1, 2, 3, and 4, and finally grade 5. Levels of engineering or upgrading when talking about engineering things. D-rated, slang term for purchasing D variants of every non-essential module, which are lighter, more effective, and more efficient counterparts to any variant. AFMU or AFU, Auto Field Maintenance Unit, an abbreviation for a module that can repair damaged modules. How about ship terms now? We've got the FDL, it's an abbreviation for the Fer-de-Lance. It's a very common PvP ship used by PvP fans. The F family, this is an abbreviation for Federal Combat Ships, from the Federal Assault Ship, FAS, Federal Dropship, FDS, and the Federal Gunship, FGS. Space Cow, slang for the Type 9 Heavy and is derived from its massive size. Charlie, short for the Alliance Challenger. The Big Three, the Anaconda, Imperial Cutter, and the Federal Corvette, renowned for their large size and effectiveness. Now we have things that pilots say regularly, such as, well, pips, which are slang for the units used for customizable power distribution for the engine, weapons, and system. Fed and Imp. These are simply abbreviations for Federation and Empire, or perhaps the adjective of it, Federal and Imperial. HASRES, high res, res, and low res. Res stands for Resource Extraction Sites, which are home to pirates that you can kill for bounty money and boosted material yield for miners. There are 4 variations of these. Low res, with the lowest threat and bonus yield. Normal res with additional threats and yield. High res with a higher risk, and the HASRES for hazardous sites, with the most yield and threats. ARCs, the currency used to get cosmetics for your ships and suits. CMDR, the abbreviation for Commander, a title given to every pilot. FC, Fleet Carriers, huge player-owned mobile stations. Mail Slot, the airlock inside of a Coriolis, Orbis, or Oculus starport. 07, a common greeting used by pilots as it resembles a salute. Now to exploring. The Black, the uninhabited and uncharted space in the galaxy. The Center, a supermassive black hole in Sagittarius A. Supercharging, a method used by explorers to boost their jump range by entering into the jets of a white dwarf or neutron star by either 50% or a whopping 400%, depending on the type of star. DSS and DSS and FSS. So DSS stands for Detailed Surface Scanner and is used to map out individual planetary bodies. FSS is the full spectrum scanner and can pick up and identify certain kinds of signals it picks up from deep space and can help scan signal sources quickly. KGB foam. A common acronym used by pilots to identify types of stars which are scoopable, which are K, G, B, F, O, A, and M type stars. If you've got more slang and acronyms in common use that I didn't list, just comment them down below in the comment section. And hey, who knows, I might make a sequel to this video. And anyway, I hope this video helped you on what these terms mean when casually playing the game. Other than that, just 07 and just have a great day.